Okay, so what you're about to watch is some clips of me going through the process of becoming a yoga instructor. It's not what I expected. COVID hit like a week and a half into the training, so we went from doing everything in person to doing everything online, which is not ideal. It's not the way I wanted it to go, but I mean, you get to watch how I sort of navigated that. I hope you enjoy. I hope it informs you a little bit about what the whole process is like, at least on a personal level, because obviously with it being online, I couldn't show a whole lot of like doing classes or practice teaching or anything because I was looking at a screen most of the time, just like the rest of us, but it is what it is. So enjoy, comment, like, subscribe, whatever, and I'll see you next time. Okay, so the first week of yoga teacher training is done. I'm tired, but excited. I've already learned a lot that I just like didn't even realize was happening behind the scenes of all these classes that I take sometimes. And it's like fascinating and also kind of daunting because all the instructors that you go to just make it seem so like easy and seamless. But I mean, it's week 1 and I'm not done for another like 2 months, so I'm sure I'll get there. I'm looking forward to the rest of it. Got a lot of work to do though. They gave us homework. I have to write some like essays. Yeah, we're doing it. It's Monday, March 9th. Part of this yoga teacher training is that I have to take 43 yoga classes between the beginning of the training, which was Wednesday last week, and May. So I mean, I've got like a month and a half, 2 months to take 43 classes. So far, we did a class on the first night, which they said counted. And then we did a class Saturday morning, which also counts. So now I'm down to 41. I'm gonna go to a restorative or yin class here in a little bit so that I can get another thing done. But also, restorative is just very chill and you kind of lay in one spot for a good amount of time, and yeah, I need that today. Just got done with the yin restorative class and I'm ready for a nap now. It's so relaxing and chill, and I can't even come up with words. I'm so just like, ugh. You should try it if you haven't, because my God, it's so nice. But I'm also really hungry, so I'm gonna go home and eat now. I just took a heated yoga class. It was so good, so fun. I'm drenched in sweat, like my hair is damp. I can feel it, like, and it's snowing outside. 2 days ago it was like 70 and sunny, and now it's snowing. Gotta love Colorado. But that class was so fun and very warm. I think they had it heated to like 85 with 40% humidity, so I'm gonna have to like peel myself out of my leggings when I get home. But it was so good. I feel so open and relaxed, and the instructor was very fun and he added a lot of humor to it, which I appreciate, because when you're trying to do a crazy difficult pose, it's not very fun sometimes, but he made it very fun. So yeah, now I think after this week it's Friday, March 13th. Friday the 13th, oh my God. So this week I've so far gone to, I did a restorative class on Monday. Tuesday night I did a class at Earth Tricks, which is where I normally go. I really like it. The instructor's name is Missy, and she teaches a tough but really good class. And then today I did this PodFlow 2 heated yoga. Ugh, my arms are so tired, it's hard holding this camera right now. But it was very fun. So I'm at 3 classes for the week, so I think I'm down in the 30s now with how many I have to do before May. Yeah, we're doing it. We're gonna get fit as fuck. Time for a shower. So the super fun thing right now is COVID-19. It has essentially canceled the last bit of my senior year of college. We're moving all of our classes online, which kind of sucks because I'm paying to go to on-campus classes, but can't change it. Another thing that it has moved to online is the yoga teacher training. So we had our first little meeting online last night. They went fairly well, some technical hiccups, but I cleaned my entire sunroom yesterday so that I would have a place to do yoga for the next month or so. This sucks. So I just realized that it's been weeks. Yeah, weeks since I vlogged at all on this experience. Today is April 12th. It's Easter. Not a whole lot of updates that I can remember. I cut my hair. Quarantine made me do it, bitch. I don't know what to do with my life. I almost shaved it. But then we got to here and I was like, ooh, it's a look. So we're here. But I mean, yoga's fine. I've been doing a lot of it. I can do crow pose now. I'll include a video from, wow, when I still had hair like 2 weeks ago. So here's me working on crow pose. Excuse my pants, excuse my chob. But before yoga teacher training, I could never do this pose. And now I can just kind of pop up into it. It's definitely one thing that I can say I accomplished during quarantine, I guess. Voila, da da da. There I go. God, I'm ridiculous. Alright, so it is now Are you done? It is now July, and the last time that I think I filmed was sometime back in April or May. I became a yoga teacher. I graduated college. But it was all online because COVID is a thing. Biggest things that I learned, there's so much to yoga. Like my 200-hour teacher license thing, like, was just a drop in the bucket for all the stuff that you could learn about yoga and everything that it stems from and everything that it can be about and all the different forms. Like, I literally have an entire notebook filled with just the little bit that we learned during training. And it's definitely not what I expected or wanted. Like, I constantly wonder what it might have been like if it had been in person like it was supposed to be before COVID hit everything. But there's no going back. I stuck with it and I became a lot stronger. Like in the clip that I showed you of me doing crow pose, that was back in late March, early April. And that pose is no problem for me now. Like, I can pop into it without much of a second thought. And there's other things that I can do now that I definitely couldn't do before. But in general, it's been, I guess the main thing I can say about it is that if you're thinking about it, even if you have like zero yoga experience, just go for it. If you're gonna show up and try, then you're gonna get a lot out of it. I've been teaching, this is the studio that I teach at. One of the girls that did training with me recently opened up a studio, which is kind of crazy. Like, obviously now is not the best time to do that, but it's great. I love it. I don't really know what else to say, except do it. Everybody should do more yoga. Even if you're not really in it for any of like the, I guess, spirituality. A lot of people confuse it for a religion, and it's really not. But whatever you put into it, it's so cheesy to say, but whatever you put into it, you'll get out of it. And sometimes I wish I had put more into it, which is why I'm like very grateful that I'm getting the chance to teach in person, and I've been teaching a couple classes online over the past week. If you're thinking about doing it, just do it. Just do it. Shia LaBeouf, just do it, you know? God, that's ridiculous. I guess that's the story of how I became a yoga teacher. Thanks for watching. Bye.